Sure, ArcLight Cinema's being card up. Anytime you're ready. All right.
When are you guys gonna open ArcLight in New York?
Your lips to God's ears.
Please.
Yeah, Chicago's next.
New Yorkers, they would love that.
People that take it seriously, they really will only go to ArcLight. You get spoiled.
It's a proper theater experience. I don't know why it's treated any differently.
This movie inspires a little bit of sort of a classier way of being, I think.
I totally agree with you. I hope that's one of the things you take away from watching the movie. It has this, in a good way, I hope, this old-time classiness to it.
It was just something I fell in love with the minute I read it. The reminder that there's a beauty in growing old. You know, as a filmmaker, you're always looking for an original story.
The next time we see each other, I'll have a new identity. I'll always be your mother, and you'll always be my daughter. Happy birthday, Mama.
And that was a really beautiful, touching idea. A movie that could explore how there's a beauty in the finite quality of our life.
Voila! It was between this and stuffed quail. Please don't tell me you're disappointed.
I'm truly overjoyed.
Yes!
When you first read it, I heard you were thrilled and you wanted the job.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, I got a little single white female. I was really like not only pushing to be in it, but saying, let's make the movie and make it now and I'm ready.
We sat down and she loved this movie. I mean, she said, I have to play this part. You want an actor who really wants to be there and really feels like, in a way, she has something to prove.
You know, at my first meeting with them, I sort of dressed up like I was like conveniently from the 30s, but like in modern times. And you know, our producer Tom said, I saw her and it was just so crazy. She just looked like Adaline.
You look exactly like this old friend of mine. We were very close.
And I thought, oh, isn't that so weird that I like quickly changed out of my like paint splattered boyfriend jeans and like my hot pink Adidas.
You know, she's obviously a star and has been for 10 years, but I think she had something to prove with this part, and I think she knocked it out of the park.
Ma'am, it says here you were born 1908. That makes you 45 years old.
That's right.
This movie, I hope, gets some attention that it deserves come Oscar season, especially for costuming. The fashion in the film, it's almost one of the characters.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, Angus Strathy, our costume designer, who had won an Oscar for Moulin Rouge, is a super talented guy. He had a daunting task because it's not one period, we're covering 8 decades in this movie. And to tie them into the present day, the contemporary settings, where we wanted to make sure that her fashion sensibility in 2015 spoke to a woman who was coming of age in the 20s and 30s, you know? And to do all that, but to make it feel seamless and not make it feel like we're screaming, hey, look at the fashion, was a delicate balance.
I see you already forgot our little talk about sodium.
No, I am simply choosing to ignore.
And I hear you're taking some fashion ideas and moving them forward with your own line.
Yeah, so in my company, Preserve, we're always, we're finding incredible designers and vendors and artisans all over the world and always trying to collaborate and do exclusive things with them. So actually the dress I'm wearing today is something that that we're selling on Preserve with Lindsay Thornburg. But what's neat about it is it was so directly influenced by Adaline.
Right.
You know, this is an exact dress that I tried on that was the same shape as a dress from the 1930s that we wore, and the print and the silk. So it's neat to have these two different worlds influence each other.
Don't you miss having someone to love?
It's not the same when there's no growing old together.
It's such a pleasure to be part of something that will transport people for an hour and a half.
All these years, you've lived, but you've never had a life.
I don't know how.
I always want to make a film that respects the audience in a way that I want to be respected. And when you feel like you've done that, you can feel really proud.
Tell me something I can hold on to forever and never let go.
Let go.
This is what we're doing it for, you know. We love telling stories. Every now and then it's a great story like The Age of Adaline.
I've been running for so long.
Adaline!
I don't know how to stop.